Welcome back to the belt of Galloway Homestead. I just got home with an attachment for my 863 Bobcat that I've been wanting for a while. And I think I got a pretty good one. It's a 709 Bobcat backhoe. It's got the fold down outriggers. They do have the straight down ones. I forget the terminology that they use that just push straight down, but these actually fold out. It appears to be in pretty good shape. The gear here, no excessive wear on the gear. That looks good. Paint's in pretty good shape. I got it at a online auction. I don't know if it's been repainted or not. I do see some of the cylinders are black on some other ones. When you look them up, these cylinders are white. If the unit has been repainted, it was a really good job. Sometimes when they repaint something, they'll just tape around this and paint. But then somebody, if they did repaint it, they had to repaint it, get new decals and all that. So it's a pretty good shape. The other thing I noticed is the teeth on the bucket are in real good shape. Not beat up at all. And there's still paint on the bucket. This is black paint from, there's even paint on the inside still. See the paint in there. So I don't know if it's done a lot of digging or not. It does have some nicks on it though, you know, here and there for that sitting outside. Hoses were in good shape. No overspray on the hoses if it was repainted. I even got the hooks with it. So this style of backhoe has these locks that go on it that engage to some hooks that get bolted onto the side of the skid steer. And you put that lever up to lock it in, and that moves the that block in place so the hooks don't come on undone. And I even got the hooks with it. So this is an older 863. This backhoe will work on the old 7 series, I believe. Hence a 709. And but it'd be a 7 series, and it's a 9.5 foot reach. This backhoe will do. It'll go down in the ground 9.5 feet. The new numbers now, I don't know what they mean on the Bobcat nomenclature, but I've got an older 863 here, and these hooks will end up facing up, and you can see here there's four bolts, and they'll bolt into those 4 holes. And then there's 3 bolts up front, and they'll bolt into those 3 holes. So it'll go right on there. So awesome getting the hooks along with this. So this will bolt right on. Putting these hooks on are going to be a job in their own. I might even do an opportunity to clean the skid steer up a little bit internally and get those hooks on. I think I'll do a separate video on that. It's going to be quite a job. Looks like I got to find a bolt too. A grade 8, 5/8 or 3/4. Looks like a pretty beefy bolt. But let me put this on, hook up the hoses, and see what it'll do. There's quick disconnects, the flat fronts that Bobcat uses, and I've got those connections on my Bobcat. I also have some other auxiliaries, some smaller ones for other attachments. I believe I can run a stump grinder on this. So I'd run the stump grinder on this, and then this would do your sweeping back and forth. So this Bobcat's got a little extra hydraulics on it, which I'm grateful of when I found it. Let's get this hooked on and see if it'll run. Okay, so I was able to get it up here on the quick attach, I believe it's called. I've got to throw the levers down on it. First though, before I get out, there is a pressure relief for the auxiliary hydraulics. So I'll take and turn that to the left, counterclockwise. Hold it there for a while. I don't know if you can read that or not, but it says something about auxiliary pressure relief, and that will release the pressure out here to these hydraulics, so you can hook up the hoses. So I hold that for a few seconds, just to give it time to release. Let's go out here and put the levers down on the quick attach and hook the hoses up. These hydraulic lines can be a real pain, and today was no exception. But I found sometimes you get a 2x4 or something similar to that, and you can help move it along and get them installed in there. So, but we're finally got the hydraulics hooked up. We'll be able to try it here shortly. So I still don't have the hooks on here yet, but you can see where that hook would bolt right here, and it would come out and stick up. And then as I tilt this back, that would engage. I think I'm gonna have to pick it up, bring it back, and set it on those hooks. So this is to allow extra strength while that backhoe is working, so it doesn't stress the carriage here and provide and wear out the carriage and put stress on where the bucket would attach. Now there is a transportation pin that you should use when you're transporting, so it doesn't leak down and the boom drop on you while you're transporting. But have that in place. That's a little holder here. Put the pin back in. That'll allow the boom to go down. We got some safeties here. I can't disengage those. You're going to have to pull that up a little to get that disengaged. runs pretty good. I do get a drift down because this thing weighs 1,700 pounds. So it does want to drift forward. And those hooks will help out a lot on that when I get the hooks in. It'll stop that drifting. Otherwise, he's constantly wanting to drift. And kind of setting forward there on that. But the boom down and up is pretty fast. So I don't know if I got an adjustment. I'll have to check on that. Have to get me a book on this. I don't have, I didn't get the manual with it. But I noticed that the main boom down and up was pretty fast and pretty jerky. So kind of startle you a little bit there if you weren't ready for it. So the German Shepherd's coming to check it out. Make sure everything is good to go. But yeah, not bad. So I got this on online auction. And just got back with it, so happy with it. And look forward to the video on putting the hooks on and getting this up and running, so I can dig trenches, put water lines in, dig up stumps, plant trees, all kinds of things. And the downriggers, I think being out here is going to be more stable too. So we'll see. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Keep your eye out for the next video on the skid steer. And give me a like. Please subscribe if you're not. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.